Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto and finance. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, there is a lot happening in crypto, ladies and gentlemen. There is $27 trillion assets under management coming for Bitcoin. I don't think anyone actually understands how big that is. It is enormous. We also have updates in relation to Ripple and XRP. There is a lot to talk about here also, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of Binance. We've also got some interesting stuff about Bitcoin, the ETFs that are all going live as well. Luna Classic and Terra Luna, I should say UST, could be repegging as well. And also another bank right here, Spain's largest bank, joins the financial institutions in exploring blockchain. That is Santander. It's absolutely enormous. Anyway, there's a lot to get through. And I'm also going to talk about my crypto trading bots, which are obviously linked in the Patreon as well. So let's get into the video. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are about to get wild in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, okay? Make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. Now, formalities are out of the way. And yes, big shout out to those of you who joined on the live stream last night. It's a 39-minute video, which is quite long, but that stream was awesome. And yes, it was live. For those of you who actually made comments and said it wasn't live, it was literally live, okay? Now, moving on, community tab. We have literally $27 trillion coming in for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. This is huge. Okay, and assets under management. Of course, we've got BlackRock. This is old, but that's around about $13 trillion at the moment. You've got Fidelity, JP Morgan Chase, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, Invesco, Bank of America. We've also got HSBC now. We also have Santander, which I'm an investor of in the stock market anyway. This is freaking huge. I'm just going to run some numbers as well on this, and we'll get to this. But anyway, altcoins are up in the portfolio at 7:20 a.m. this morning. It is the 27th of June. Where has this year gone? Time is going very quick. Anyway, VTHO, Near Protocol, Ravane, VeChain, and BTT. It's nice to see VeChain actually moving for once. It's been doing nothing for a long time. Anyway, now, sorry guys, just had a coffee. Let's go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. They are an official partner of the channel, as well as OKX. Both are incredible exchanges. Now, again, if you are new to cryptos, in Australia, please feel free to use the referral link below for this. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. Now, Coinspot can't be accessed anywhere else in the world apart from Australia. So those Aussies watching my channel, link is below. Anyway, we'll get into the crypto trading bots as well. I've just set up another 11 of them, so we'll get into that in a moment. But Bitcoin's sitting at 45,000 Australian dollars today. Just to clarify, Australian dollars, Aussie dollars, and everything else is set to US dollars, all right? 45K, you've got Ethereum at 2,800, you've got XRP at 73 cents, you've got ADA at 42 cents, you've got Sol at $25, Litecoin is still $133, Polkadot $7, you've got Matic at 99 cents, that is cheap. Chainlink is at $9 as well, XLM is at 14 cents, you've got Hedera at 7 cents, VeChain up 3% to still to 2 cents, so that's still incredibly cheap. Quant is at $163 today. ALGO is at 19 cents. Optimism, I was, and I actually think I still am trading that at the moment in the Patreon, so I have to double check that. There's so many bots. We've got Theta at $1.13. Axios as well, guys, staking that, earning 45% APY. $8 today. We've got CFX at 34 cents. Chili's as well. I just opened up a new bot with that one as well, 11 cents. IOTA's at 28 cents. You got Casper at 6 cents. XDC at 4 cents. Very, very nice. And of course, I've got other ones with Pepe trading in the bots in the Patreon. Link below right here. That is currently up 0.81%. Doing quite nicely as well. Now, moving on, let's go to crypto bubbles. And yes, I have the Wall Street Bull University. Linked below, guys. Again, this is my official Patreon page. I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots, my crypto trading indicators. I put up some of the news before I go live on the channel. I talk with everyone in here, which is really good as well, directly in the messages. It's so much better than Discord. And also, more importantly, something that I'm very passionate about, that is dividend investing. Again, I've just put 500 Australian dollars into my stock portfolio. I've put up the buys. They will be going up tonight in the Patreon. No joke, all right? It's bullish. I make cash flow every single month from my investments. Passive income, guys. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. But anyway, Wall Street Bull University, go join up. It's my incredible bullish community. It's very, very nice. All right, go have a look at it. Now, crypto bubbles on the day. We have BCH as well, currently up 14% on the day. I might look at doing some trading as well in the Patreon, so I'll keep an eye on this one. This one's definitely a good one to trade. Look at it, it's up 107% on the week. Far out. $220 at the moment just for trading. Stay the hell away from FTX token. I don't know, there's all this stuff going on with Sam Bankman-Fried as well. They have managed to recover $7 billion in assets, which is wild. But anyway, not interested the slightest in this. What else we got here, ladies and gentlemen? We have XLM as well, up 2.7% as well to 9 cents. Really, really nice. USD VeChain as well, guys. Currently trading at 1 cent or almost 2 cents right here. 2.5% on the day, 21% on the week. That is because, again, Coinbase listed as a potential to, list on Coinbase. There you go. Arbitrum as well. 9.8% on the day, $1.20 at the moment. Still up 19% on the week. I am trading this in the Patreon. All the setups are linked below. Let's have a look here, ladies and gentlemen, and some other buying opportunities. Of course, XRP is an absolute given. If I can find it, let's have a look at Quant at the moment, 0.9. I did buy this at roughly 60 USD, which was really good as well. So 107 at the moment. And of course, we have Solana, very, very bullish on that at $16 right now, down 1.8%. I'm still bullish on Solana. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look and see if we can find some other gems. Of course, Hedera, 5 cents, very, very nice right there. Casper, currently trading at 4 cents as well. As everyone knows, I'm very bullish on utility coins because, again, that's where the future's going to be. And that is pretty much it. I can't see XRP there today. I'm going blind. Here it is right there. Anyway, 48 cents. Okay, we are all waiting for Judge Torres for this ruling and her summary judgment. Anyway, $27 trillion assets under management is perched over Bitcoin and crypto, CoinShares CSO. This is crazy, but the top 8 financial institutions with interest in Bitcoin and crypto have a whopping $27 trillion in a combined assets under management. And there is at least $27 trillion under management from the US financial institutions that are also actively seeking to provide clients to exposure to Bitcoin and crypto. Not just Bitcoin, but CoinShares Chief Strategy Officer, obviously can see here, Meltem Demiras right here, highlighted that the 8 largest major financial institutions have signaled moves into the digital asset space, including BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF and Fidelity's crypto wealth management solutions. Others include JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, Invesco, and Bank of America. Many of these largest financial institutions in the US are actively working to provide access to Bitcoin and more. She noted, adding that there is a whopping $27 trillion under assets under management right here between them, which is insane. And earlier this month, BlackRock, June 16th, spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund application led a wave of filings right here for similar products, boosting a narrative that suggests institutions are coming for Bitcoin. They are. Crazy. And you can see here, Bitcoin's price reached a 2023 high of $31,185. I was liquidated out of my short positions. But anyway, that happens. And amid the surging confidence right here, according to CoinGecko, Demiras, however, noted that while the institutions are coming, it is still more of a trickle than a wave. And we are seeing the bridges between built in real time. She added, it should also be noted that the $27 trillion figure is an estimation of the total assets under management across the 8 institutions, and only a tiny portion of this would likely be allocated to crypto investments. Even a tiny portion of that is enough when you think about it. Now, I haven't done this for a long time, but the Coin Perspective is a great site to check. Now, I'm going to check this with Bitcoin, okay? Let's have a look, all right? And you can come down here and just go, say, for market cap. As an example, for a bit of fun, if we go 27 trillion right here, and you can see the number, K million right here, 270 million, you can see billion, and let's go to 27 trillion. The price of Bitcoin would be worth more than $1.4 million. an upside of 45x. So again, these whole predictions of Bitcoin going to $1 million now don't seem that stupid when you think about it. Even if there's an allocation of like maybe what, 10%, 2 trillion. Let's just have a look at this coming into Bitcoin. Let's just do this for a bit of fun. Let's just go here, $2 trillion. Here we go, 2 trillion. It's going to have a market cap, or I should say a value of 103,000 US dollars, which is roughly what, 150,000 Australian dollars. So again, it's just the beginning. So you can't call people crazy when like Kathy Woods is saying it can go to $1 million. This is what happens when you got loads of cash and capital to place. Moving on, we've got a Ripple versus SEC update as well, but another attorney calls it quits. And Ripple Labs, which is facing the ongoing lawsuit with the SEC, has seen yet another attorney resign from their defense team. And following Kyle Keesul right here, Kim's withdrawal late May, Clayton J. Masterman right here, a significant figure of Ripple's legal counsel, has filed a motion to remove himself from the case. And the case against Ripple brought forth by the SEC accuses the company again of $1.3 billion as unregistered securities. Anyway, the SEC asserts that XRP meets the criteria and Ripple and its executives have been in violation of securities laws. Conversely, Ripple has vehemently right here denied these allegations, maintaining that XRP is currency rather than a security and therefore falls outside the US SEC's jurisdiction. But you got to understand that the Hinman emails as well clearly showed that XRP does not meet all 4 prongs of the Howey test. So it is not a security in my opinion, but I'm not too worried about that. And this whole buyback thing has been flying around the last few days as well. I mean, look, the CTO, David Schwartz, has confirmed some interesting stuff right here. And there's been rumors circulating around that the crypto-orientated social media circles throughout the past couple of days that Ripple is planning to buy back 10 billion XRP tokens worth just shy of $5 billion. And the first question of the rumors was John Deaton right here, a lawyer representing thousands of XRP holders, who's a legend, who said he doesn't believe it until the company itself confirms it. The rumors were spreading like wildfire though, and as it lends it's oftentimes the case, David Schwartz, who is the CTO of Ripple, dismissed them yesterday. And you can see right here, yep, agreed, Joel Katz, any validity to this? Joel Katz speaks, we listen. Anyway, he says basically, we do sometimes buy XRP, but I don't know if anything specific that this could be referring to, and there's no official source mentioned. And if anyone's going to know, it's going to be David Schwartz. So again, if they do, who cares? Because I know the utility of it anyway. Now, interesting stuff here, but Bitcoin could soar 10x to 300,000. And this is from John E. Deaton as well. And the attorney representing XRP holders, John E. Deaton, has poised, I should say, a question to his Twitter followers regarding the immense potential of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently trading at hands around 30,000 at the moment, and Deaton suggested the possibility of the flagship crypto rallying to an impressive $300,000. This would represent a staggering 10-fold increase from its present price. And basically, Deaton asked his 276,000 followers whether they think the market cap of Bitcoin could one day reach half that of gold. Deaton suggested that if this happened, the price of the dominant crypto may absolutely surge to 300,000, which would be 10 times higher than its current valuation. And by predicting Bitcoin might attain half of the precious metals market cap, the crypto law founder obviously sought to highlight his belief that the current market price is an attractive entry point for long-term investors. And he also draws attention to an exciting development as the CEO of the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, Larry Fink, made a U-turn regarding Bitcoin. According to Fink, more than 600,000 customer inquiries about Bitcoin were made on his company's official website. This, per Deaton, and is important statistic that bolsters obviously his perspective on Bitcoin. Larry Fink hated Bitcoin, but now he's changed because everyone's starting to realize that it's the way of the future. Now, interesting stuff here from Binance Australia as well. They only got 12 hours notice before it was debanked, which is full on. And Binance Australia head Ben Rose claimed that the exchange got less than a day's warning from its payments partner before it was cut off from the local banking system. This is what happens in Australia. Now, Wisdom Tree executive says data sharing agreements are a key part of Bitcoin ETF applications. And Wisdom Tree is a huge fund, by the way. And during a CNBC interview right here, you can see Schwartz. One of the things that recent spot Bitcoin ETF filings have in common is that they are trying to have the data sharing surveillance agreements between exchanges to help make the SEC comfortable with the question of price manipulation. And again, I don't think the SEC is going to be comfortable regardless because they're just so anti-crypto, and that's because of Gary Gensler, which is just insane. He's such a freaking hypocrite. Moving on. Again, we've got leveraged Bitcoin futures ETF launch is set for Tuesday. And Volatility Shares is set to debut its first product to give leverage exposure to CME traded futures after the latest wave of spot Bitcoin ETF applications. We could see Bitcoin pump a little bit from this as well. Keep that in mind. Once the institutions start trading this, guys, things are going to get pretty wild in this space. And we've got Santander, one of Spain's largest banks, joins the list of financial institutions exploring Bitcoin. And again, Santander, the largest bank in Spain, recently announced the start of Digital Assets 101 series for customers and prospective investors. Bitcoin advocates right here were impressed with the bank's writing, latching onto Santander's introduction to Bitcoin's Lightning Network as an example. And the Lightning Network is a layer built on top of the Bitcoin network that facilitates instant and cheap Bitcoin payments. And the Santander report estimates that the Lightning Network can facilitate over 1 million transactions per second compared to 20,000 per second for traditional card payment networks like Visa. Visa and MasterCard are going to become non-existent in my opinion. They're just trying to latch onto this and I guess before they get wiped out, just like the fax machine did with email. Unbelievable. Anyway, CryptoMeter.io. Let's have a look where the money's been flowing today. And if I can get this up, we've got XRP, which is nice. We've got Ethereum right here, Solana, ALGO. We also have XLM, which is nice. Bitcoin and Ethereum, that is a given. And let's move to Twitter to see what's going on here, guys. Yes, I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Go follow me there on Twitter, guys. Thank you to those 4,784 people. You guys rock. I am giving this bull ring away when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. Now, ISO 222 right here. Bloomberg, 90% of the FIs are currently preparing to implement FedNow. FedNow is working with Ripple, of course. We know this for a fact. Samsung right here. Thank you for this tweet. I can't pronounce your name. Eason Reich. Samsung Heavy Industries chose VeChain blockchain technology to verify data transmission for its ships' autonomous sailing systems. Anyway, VeChain is working with a lot of companies, ladies and gentlemen. Keep an eye on that one. Now, of course, we've got Bitcoin Therapist right here. 27 trillion coming in for Bitcoin and crypto. Now, this is interesting right here. We have Paul Tudor Jones, I believe this is his right here. He says, do you know that when Bitcoin went from 17,000 to 3,000, that's 86% of the people that owned it at 17,000 never sold it. And so here's something with the finite supply, and 86% of owners are religious zealots right here. Stanley Druckenmiller, a cult following coupled with a fixed supply, sign up, me up right here. Have a listen to this.
It doesn't depreciate immediately?
Well, it did exactly the opposite of its mission as inflation hedge, because it collapsed when inflation
collapsed to 30,000, but people were negative at $10.
But you can look at any stocks that reached $100 has started at $1 or $2. So
and a lot of those
when
collapsed.
you look at things, you don't look at the past. You look at the drawdown you can experience if you own it when it's already mature. So the one, it's not an inflation hedge. Two, the thing is, it may be good for transaction, for petty transaction, small amount of money, but it's not good for real money laundering because it's very traceable. And three, it is pretty much the first time in the history of the world we have had a cult, cult coupled with a financial instrument.
What do you make of BlackRock now trying to pursue with an ETF? You have Citadel, you have a number of Wall Street players who, by the way, for a very long time actually were very negative, skeptical, just like you.
Yes. I started positive on Bitcoin because I was disappointed with the Federal Reserve policy. But then I realized that you're going from Caribbean to Scylla, in other words, from something bad to something vastly worse. At least with Federal Reserve, we have transparency, we know what's going on, we can influence it. There's a system. But with crypto, tend to concentrate among big players, and it is how can I explain it? It's distracting, and effectively, what has happened thanks to crypto is we're going to have FedNow rolling out next month. We're going to have the central banks are focusing on making transaction both easier and faster.
Anyway, old school mentality right there. Again, a mere $600 billion in market cap for Bitcoin, a drop in the ocean compared to the $27 trillion held by asset managers that have been actively eyeing the crypto space. And there's an interesting thread here from Meta Lawman. Go and have a read of this. It's quite long and lengthy. I'm not going to go through it now. And yes, Spain's largest bank is now eyeing that off. We've got HSBC, one of Hong Kong's largest banks, has launched a Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF trading for its clients. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 59 at the moment, guys. And yes, this is Judge Torres and Judge Netburn as well. So it's hurry up, please. We're all waiting. Now, interesting stuff right here. Software company SAP right here is testing cross-border stablecoin payments. And again, they're very, very quick and instantaneous, mind you, as well. I've done it many times. Now, let's go to CoinMarketCap. And we've got 1.1 trillion at the moment, $36 billion in trading volume in USD, 49% BTC, 19% Ethereum. This is literally my portfolio. This goes up every single morning in the Patreon. We have a few green candles right here, or I should say lines, which is nice as well. Where my focus is, of course, is the banking coins. Absolute no-brainer. This is where the real money is being made and obviously going to be moving more to the point. And of course, that is up in the Patreon. Go and have a look at that. And yes, my OKX bots at the moment are doing quite well, as you can see right here. Again, I just set up some new ones, so all of these will be going up in the Patreon as well. They're currently in the green, all of them at the moment, which is really nice. A couple in the red, sorry, I should say, but yes, all in the Patreon. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much. I will speak to everyone tomorrow. Have a good night, a good evening, and a good morning. Make sure you join the Patreon. Follow me on social media. I'll speak to everyone in the comments in the community tab. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.